All right, let's do a little bit of the football you guys missed. All right, excuse me. I missed recap time because I was away, so I don't really need to relive that for you guys. You already kind of know what happened this weekend, or you don't. One thing that you do need to know, Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell. I told you if they won, I'd stop calling him Tall Coach. They did win in the game of the year. I didn't realize how much the NFL loves that. I didn't realize how much the game of the year was such a thing for the NFL, but it's funny looking back.
Buzz term. It's like, I guess so.
That Mexico game that was Rams-Chiefs that was nuts. I guess you do remember it, and I guess it's a thing. So that game was insane. I don't need to relive it with you guys on the Wednesday after. But as we go through this week, maybe I'll touch upon things where they need to be mentioned. Thursday night, got one that could interest you. Titans tighten up. They're 6-3 after somehow beating my Broncos. Took them in the pick'em. Titans -2 was free money. They are 6-3 against the Green Bay Packers, trying to get it back on track, and they beat the Cowboys in overtime. How about that? Will that be the one that does it? They're 4-6. They beat the Cowboys with Dak. And they're in Lambeau. So I don't know. I told you I was done talking about the old man quarterbacks, Rodgers and Brady. If they can get to 5-6, you start doing the expanded playoffs. Do you want to see Rodgers in a playoff game? Hey, win at home in Lambeau. The Titans, they survived my Broncos, who stink. So hey, maybe we'll start getting Packers fever again. I'll watch that game on a Thursday night. Are you kidding me? The Northeast weather has turned completely miserable. 41 and rainy today.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jake.
Best on paper Thursday night game so far?
It depends what the Packers are.
Depends what it ends up
If the Packers are trying to become the 5-6 Packers, then yeah, nothing wrong with.
I sprinkled a Titans bet last night.
Sheesh. Let's see what we've got for the slate. I think we're done with Euro games.
I think that's it.
Maybe I'm wrong. How about Munich? Brady all over it. Bears-Falcons. How's your running quarterback? Mariota versus Fields. Everyone's loving what Fields is up to, especially fantasy owners. They have lost their last 3 games. You guys know I still have my man crush on the Falcons, even though they had a bad one. They lost to the Panthers. They would have been 500. Panthers stink. I'm not tuning into that. Have fun. Watch Justin Fields run all over the field. What he is doing as a running quarterback is incredible. I still like the way the Falcons play football. They're 3-2 at home. I think that goes to 4-2. Bills and Browns. Bills coming off the game of the year, which they lost, -8.5 favorites over Cleveland. I don't know. I mean, they had that game. They had the game of the year a couple times. They end up blowing it. So funny. The Cleveland Browns have lost 5 of their last 6. The game they won was that dominant win over the Bengals. The teams they lost to, I guess Dolphins, Ravens, Chargers, sure. Patriots, yeah. Falcons, whatever. It's in Buffalo. Buffalo will want to bounce back with the win.
I believe they're still technically in 3rd place in their division, so
yeah.
Coming off last week, yeah, they're gonna be hungry.
Eagles Colts. The Eagles lose 8-1. They go and face Jeff Saturday and the Colts. How about all that? They get the win. That's fun. At the Raiders. Jeff Saturday had that tweet from, what was it, a couple weeks ago, just saying, like, the Raiders stink.
Yeah.
That was pretty. Doesn't get better than that, does it? And they win, and Jeff Saturday, hey, start drinking the Kool-Aid. He starts Matt Ryan, which we told Matt Ryan just got benched by the old coach. A lot of moving parts there, huh? Eagles, they get served a slice of humble pie. Wouldn't be shocked if Indy gets a little rowdy. I mean, they were also missing Jonathan Taylor, who was the number 1 pick in fantasy football. He's back. That strength of that team was supposed to be like Quentin Nelson in the O-line and running with Jonathan Taylor. Maybe they give the Eagles a little scare and everyone stops drinking Eagles Kool-Aid. I don't know.
I know it's in Indy, and it's not actually a revenge game, but Matt Ryan from Philly area.
Ooh. Boston College recruit. Jets, Patriots, two teams with winning records facing off in this game. Over under 38.5. Sheesh. And yeah, I don't know. Belichick just tortures the Jets. New England are 3-point favorites. If New England's available for my pick 'em this week, I may be taking them. Sorry, Jets fans. Rams, Saints, 3-6, 3-7. Ew. You just have to say that. Wolford played last week for the Rams.
Cup's out.
It seems like they've got the Super Bowl hangover a little bit. Not watching it, no thanks. Lions, Giants. Giants are 7-2. And the Lions coming off back-to-back wins. Packers and Bears. First time they've done that in a while. They're going to come in hot. You guys know I have a fascination with the Lions team. Giants, they win. They're 7-2. Coming off their bye week, they take care of the Texans. I was going to be a little dramatic. I don't want to say it's a must-win. I don't want to say it's a must-win for the Giants because they're 7-2. Like, the things are in a really good place. After this, their schedule gets tough. Cowboys, Commanders. A different version of the Commanders, huh? Carson Wentz, Jesus. Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, Vikings, Colts, Eagles. So we've talked about this when the Giants, when they were getting off to their hot start, they needed to get real hot. They already have. They're 7-2. 7-3 is still a win. But if you lose to the Lions, you leave a back door open for this season potentially being able to crumble. Take care of your business at home. 3-point favorites. Lions got the juice though too. That could be a fun game. That could be a really fun game. Ravens, Panthers, no. Baltimore, 12-point favorites. Texans, Commanders, no. How about this? Your Commanders have a chance to go to 6-5. The Heineke Show. Are you kidding me? Good for them, man. I mean, could you have more egg in Carson Wentz's face at this point? My goodness. My goodness. They are winners of 4 of their last 5. Bears, Packers, Colts. They lost to the Vikings by a field goal. Remember, they kind of had that game. They play the Texans. And then Washington has Texans, Falcons, Giants. Bye week, Giants. It's a little fucked up for the Giants.
A little bit.
You have to play a whole nother game, and this team just gets to game plan you again?
Yeah, based on what you just did.
That's tough.
They had to singularly focus on you for 3 weeks.
And I think I said this before, and it's kind of loser stuff. It's kind of like 15-year-old stuff. The Heineke buying shoes about the team he beats is like my favorite thing. It's dumb. It's high school kid with money, but I think it's really cool.
Wasn't laughing about that. The team the Giants play between those Commander games is the Eagles, which is
Look at that.
It's a tough schedule.
How's your NFC beast? That ends the 1 p.m. slate. It brings us to the 4 p.m. 2 games. Cowboys, Vikings. Hello. Vikings riding high at home. Oh, no. Dallas is a 1-point favorite. Stop giving the Vikings something to chew on. Because I'll give some half apologies to the Vikings. Obviously, I'm not a Kirk Cousins stan. Whatever. Not a lot of people are, if you're being honest. Someone I am a stan of is Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, I took him in basically all my fantasy drafts when he was available. I believe in Dalvin Cook. I also believe in Madison when he's hurt. But I love Dalvin Cook. And by the way, he and his 81-yard run to get the Vikings back into that game, maybe the most overlooked play of that game because it got so crazy at the end. I think Dalvin Cook is special. I think he's a game changer at running back. Even Madison, when he gets the touches. So, I love their running backs. Thielen and Jefferson. I mean, Jefferson showed why he was a top pick in fantasy this year. And he's that dude. And Kevin O'Connell, formerly Tall Coach, he knows how to get the ball to his stud, Cooper Kupp. So he's doing that with Justin Jefferson. How many times have I told you, like, how was Justin Jefferson that open? Well, guess what? Now, when he's not open, he's making incredible catches. That 50% catch and under fun fact that came out this weekend, he broke the record for a wide receiver in catch probability catches. Just insane what he can do. So when you put all of that in the pot, and they traded for TJ Hawkinson, don't sleep on that dude at tight end. I love their skill positions. I'm not a Kirk guy. They're a good team. Still think they're playing over their skis a little bit. But you give a football team motivation, especially when a football team's rolling, and you get what happened last week. And they never believe they're out of a game. They've been winning close games. They're 4-0 at home. I hate that the Cowboys are favored over them. And with that, maybe the Cowboys coming off a loss will have their fuel. The other game is Bengals-Steelers. Steelers, they got TJ Watt back. And I might be selling Bengals stock. I don't know. This game is going to tell me. And that sounds obnoxious, right? Because if the Bengals win, they're 6-4. Burrow. It's in Pittsburgh. TJ Watt is back. He changes that team, man. And the Bengals, I wish they could have given me more votes of confidence. They beat up on the Panthers. Sure, you're supposed to. That loss to the Browns still has me itching. At Steelers, at Titans, Kansas City Chiefs coming up. Scary times for the Bengals. Take care of your business. They still can. I mean, I don't believe in Pittsburgh's offense at all. But what TJ Watt can do and what the city of Pittsburgh can do, nervous for the Bengals there. Chiefs, Chargers, Sunday Night Football. I love it. In SoFi. Last time we saw the Chargers, they lost to the 49ers by a score. I don't know. Chargers, you always want to buy in, right? And you just never do. I'll take my Chiefs and run, as they have a chance to be 8-2 again. The Kansas City Chiefs. We almost have Chiefs boredom at this point. You know, we're loving the Bills, right? How good are they? How talented are they? Josh Allen, he's a beast. They're 6-3. Meanwhile, the Chiefs and Mahomes and Reed, the enemy, they have a chance to go to 8-2. So Monday Night Football, Niners, Cardinals will be there to talk about that before it happens and leading us into the holidays. So for your 1 p.m. slate, here's what I tell you. Colts, Eagles, does that maybe give us a chance? Not going to buy into it until it happens. I think the Lions and the Giants is going to be a great game. Tune into that. The 4 p.m. Cowboys-Vikings game. Hopefully that's a must-watch game. Every Vikings game kind of has been. Let's do that. And then Chiefs-Chargers. We can watch that. So we might have a little football Sunday coming up. I'm in. All right. Love you.